Welcome to Cosmic Girl 101. This is a general tarot forecast for the sign of Gemini for the month of January 2024. Hope you're all doing well. This is going to be a reading for Geminis, and we are welcoming in our galactic team to give us some clarity for the month ahead for the brand new year of 2024. Let's see how we fare and start out the year, Gemini. Thank you for being present today. So we want some information. Thank you for... Wow. We open up the month with the Major Arcana card of Death. That's quite punchy, Gemini. So the Major Arcana Death has made an appearance in the first week of January of 2024 for you, Gemini. We're going to get a confirmation card with another set of tarot to give us more depth and understanding on what this death card means for you. So we let the cards come through first. And then the second week we see the 10 of Swords, Gemini. My goodness. This is an absolute transformation energy opening up in the first couple of weeks of January for Gemini. My goodness. Here we go. Thank you. And then the third week we have the Major Arcana card of the High Priestess. So 2 Major Arcana cards, Gemini, in the first month of January. Major Arcana cards in the tarot are extremely significant. It's a louder message that is of a spiritual, subconscious nature. So there could be, definitely be for Geminis out there, a brand new energy trying to break through for you. Oh, wow. And then we end the month of January, moving into February of 2024 with a Major Arcana card, the Hermit. Okay, Gemini, let's see what our confirmation cards reveal about what's already come forward for you this month of January. So the Major Arcana card, Death, Gemini. This represents a new dawn, a new light at the end of the tunnel that you are fixated on and ready to move towards. The catch to this card is if there is a rebirth, if there is a new life that you are envisaging for yourself, there must be something released. And energetically, this may be holding you back or anchoring you down into something that no longer feels in line with you. It's a belief that you no longer can hold on to because you're trying to move in a different direction, and energetically it's not in line with your future plans or your future. Okay, so the Death is with the 10 of Wands. So taking all of that Major Arcana information with the 10 of Wands, which is representing the needing to let go of ideologies, overburden situations, too much responsibility with work, too many fingers in pies. It's time to drop the things that are breaking your back in a proverbial sense or a literal sense. So this can represent the ending of the beginning for you, Gemini, and you know there is something so much more in line with you, and all you have to do is let it go. And that could be troubling you because it's been an idealism or an aspiration you've been working on for some time. But if you can release, there's reward. The second week, the 10 of Swords is with the 10 of Cups. Interesting combination, Gemini. 10s represent cycles of completion, graduation. This is our moment where we realize we've arrived and now we are ready to move on into something new. It's not here yet because we are still in the energy of the 10 and we are wrapping things up. You have 1, 2, 3 tens that have arrived in your reading in the month of January, Gemini. And this talks a lot to moving on to new cycles, which makes sense why the Death card has appeared. So the Ten of Swords is represents our mental landscape. It's something that we have been dealing with for some time. It can create worry, stress, anxiety, or even just being in a state or a mental state for a very long time that now is coming to a completion. It's over. This is a moment where you recognize that this cycle has run its course and I am now ending it and it's time for a new beginning. And it's with the 10 of Cups. So this could literally be for you, Gemini, the end of a long-term relationship or a commitment that you've been in for a long time with family or a group of people that have felt like family or home to you. So you're moving on from a particular relationship or professional relationship that's been quite exciting for you or just quite in flow with you, but now it's time to move on and you know it. So we're ending a very long cycle associated with other people's and what we've perceived as our emotional fulfillment and happiness. So this is the maturation card of understanding that I am to level up and going into a new direction, a new start, and I am ending something that I have been part of for some time. So long cycles here that are now coming to a completion for you, Gemini. The third week we have that major arcana card of the High Priestess. And this major arcana card represents things that are unseen, but we instinctually know they're there. And it is with the 7 of Wands. So are you fighting yourself about your spiritual side or connection? Are you resisting energies from outside of you because you instinctually know that you need your own energy? You need to preserve your own intuition here. What is it, Gemini, that you know on a deeper level that you no longer can defend in regards to your energy, things that you invest in, or even in a professional environment? Very poignant, punchy third week, Gemini. The second week, the first week. This brings you to this punchy energy in the third week. The fourth week, moving out of January into February of 2024, we have the Hermit, which represents following our heart, tapping into our heart chakra, and sacrificing for the greater good. And it's with the 8 of Cups. So making a decision to walk away from a significant relationship or something that doesn't feel like it's in line with you emotionally. It's not ticking your emotional boxes. This is where you understand, could be a significant Virgo in your life, Gemini, that something's run its course here in regards to your perception of happiness with a person, a Virgo, or just happiness in general when it comes to your heart. There's something more you're seeking and you're prepared to sacrifice and tread your own solo path here to get back in touch with who you are. So that's quite a punchy reading for the opening month of 2024 indeed, Gemini. But the 3 tens indicate for you really significant cycles or aspects of your life that are coming to a completion and an end to bring you into a new path forward for yourself. I would be very transparent in saying I don't think this is not going to be without some difficulty and pain, but sometimes if we can let go of the white knuckling and the idealisms and all things that we thought were going to bring us our ultimate happiness. There's like I said before, there's a maturation here of understanding I can do this by myself, and not all is what I hoped would come to pass. Okay, Gemini, so the astrology card you're dealing with in the month of January is Sagittarius. So Gemini, Sagittarius is your opposite side, and this can represent your 7th house. So 7th house for you is relationships, contracts and collaborations. This can also represent international travel, communication with people from foreign lands, foreign countries. So you may be ready to go into literally a new environment, a new country. You could be aiming to move to a different place for yourself, and maybe literally ending some very big important aspects of your life to give you that clean slate to move forward with that Hermit and 8 of Cups, to move towards your emotional contentment and happiness, and know that doing it on my own is something that I need to do at this time. I'm really tapping into my heart chakra. So for some Geminis, it looks like an extremely significant start to the year, the necessary purge to clear the way for an exciting, almost self-sovereign and autonomous 2024. Thank you for joining me here today. I hope you have a fabulous opening to the year, and I will see you in February.